We have a 21-year-old daughter named Sasha, who is sunny and positive and energetic, and she also is challenged. She has a diagnosis on the autism spectrum.
I have a 13-year-old daughter, Mira, who has special needs. She loves music, she loves learning, she loves outings and trying new things. She has a rare syndrome that affects many different aspects of life. There's some motor challenges involved, also some cognitive issues that she struggles with.
She is challenged by social interactions, however, she also runs headlong toward them. So while they are difficult and challenging for her, she craves them.
We all want to feel like we belong and we all want to feel included.
Disability inclusion means providing community for everyone, regardless of what they look like, what they seem like. It means opening up ourselves to things that seem different from us and still being welcoming and still being inclusive.
Oftentimes in society, when we see the disability, we make an assumption about the person that they either can't do something or they don't have the ability to do something, and therefore they don't have something to offer.
Sha'arim started 23 years ago, and the purpose of the organization was to create an impact in the community when it came to inclusion of children and adults with disabilities. Not only does it now include educational opportunities, but it also includes social and recreational opportunities and vocational training.
In addition to the programming that goes on, Sha'arim also runs a thrift store. They have as well a warehouse where they sort through the different donations that they get.
As a community member, I've seen firsthand the impact that Sha'arim has on the community and on my family. It's opened our eyes to see that there are other people whose needs may not be met in the traditional and ordinary school system.
In our school settings, when we're supporting educators and administration, that can look like many different things.
Some years I will have teachers that come into the classroom, work with students in my class. Some years a teacher from Sha'arim will come and take a student out and work with a student one-on-one.
When a family approaches us, whether it's through registration or just in conversation, I am excited to tell them about Sha'arim. I can't wait to tell them about the difference that this organization makes. There's a ton of just caring for these students. It's not just about, slapping a Band-Aid on. It's really about developing a plan that's going to help them.
Sha'arim has been such a wonderful local Jewish support for Mira. It started in religious school with Sha'arim providing one-on-one support to my daughter during religious school.
Every time Sha'arim has come in to do workshops with the teachers, I always leave with some eye-opening, oh, yeah, I could try that, or that sounds like a really good idea. Sha'arim are experts at what they do.
While we can offer support within a school setting, which is a forced social community, there's also a need for opportunities outside of that.
Young people and older people with developmental disabilities often are not included in social events. I can't tell you the squeal that comes out of my daughter when she receives a piece of mail that has an invitation to an activity. And it's 9 times out of 10, it's a Sha'arim activity.
I like going to the Sha'arim events. I take part in all of them, Darkenu, J-Hub, Friends and Funds. We went to the Timberwolves game, mini golf, arcade, bowling, karaoke. I like the staff and I like the people who I go with because I've known them for a long time and I like to go out in the community.
They make music together, they make food together, they make crafts together, but mostly they just be together.
That's really the most exciting part that I've seen in the adult program. They're actually really excited to see her. It's just heartwarming, and she's got her people.
When a parent calls the office and says, "Can you help me?" there's no greater joy than to be able to say, "Yes, we can. We have the capability to walk you through what needs to happen." They need to know that they can turn someplace where they're going to get answers, and they're going to get answers with clarity, people who care about them. We want parents to feel that they have a partner in this process, and we're going to be there for them no matter what.
Sha'arim exists because as a broader Jewish community, we are not yet where we need to be in our ability to support Jewish community members with disabilities and make sure that the spaces that exist in our community are well equipped to be welcoming and foster a sense of belonging. Sha'arim, besides the services it provides, also has a nice knowledge base of understanding how to serve people with special needs in our community, and I think that that's something that they can offer to any organization that serves our community.
Sha'arim does a lot of community support and peer training. When we can take a group of community members, whether it's in a workplace, or we can do a peer-to-peer training, or we can have teens in a youth group come and do a training, the more that we can get everybody on board, the more hands on deck, the stronger the community is.
And it was an awesome opportunity to learn, to see how a participant might need the support of others and also just need a second to utilize the tools and resources that they've learned for themselves and allow the community members to just be patient. And I feel like we all walked away stronger and more understanding.
People in the world, particularly in the typical world, need to rise to the occasion to engage with people who are different from them. Just engage with people, and you will learn about yourself and you will learn about other people.
We have always known that for community members with disabilities, it is much harder to access community. But what we've learned, especially over the last year and a half, is just how hard it really is and how many roadblocks are still in place. We've come a long way as a community, but not quite far enough. It starts with small things. It's a smile, it's a hello, and it grows to big things. As an organization, we are doing that by increasing our offerings, making them more accessible to everybody, breaking down as many barriers as we can. And as a community, we're asking you to join us. Rise to the occasions in the way that you know how. And if you don't know how, let us help you. That's what we're here for.
If everybody takes a moment to learn something new, to help someone out, every person individually and then as a collective whole can rise to the occasion of a more welcoming, inviting, beautiful community. Who wouldn't want to rise to the occasion?